On any given day at the beach, you'll find plastic. I'm Sarah Pila at Santa Monica Beach, where I'll introduce you to the Break Free from Plastic Pollution Act and show you how this federal bill plans to address this global crisis. It's refreshing to finally get into the water for a morning surf sesh, because for Santa Monica High School teacher Ben Kay, it takes longer than it should for only living a few blocks away.
2 bags of trash before I even get to the beach.
While stopping to pick up plastic and other items along his way, locally he's become known as the trash surfer, with this photo going viral spelling out the word help in plastic on his surfboard. Growing up in Santa Monica, he saw plastic pollution while surfing and fishing, but his eyes were really opened in 2008 after the first flush.
Which is when the first rains of the rainy season go down our storm drains and come out onto our beaches carrying a bunch of plastic.
So today, his students from his environmental club Team Marine are doing a beach cleanup hosted by Heal the Bay.
You're probably going to find little pieces of plastic that have broken from bigger pieces of plastic.
Ben has been involved locally in Santa Monica fighting plastic pollution for over 14 years, but a new federal bill called the Break Free from Plastic Pollution Act aims to help local and state efforts by creating new nationwide standards.
The pollution is in the air, in the water, in the soil, in the food we eat, and we can't tolerate that anymore. And if we're gonna save this planet from the chemicals, from the pollution, we need to act now.
The bill is large and comprehensive and is the first of its kind at the federal level. Southern California Congressman Alan Lowenthal introduced the bill and says it intends to reduce the amount of wasteful plastic that's produced and reform the nation's broken recycling systems.
Of the materials that are collected in the bins, only approximately 8% of them are ever recycled. The rest of it ends up in incinerators or in landfills.
The bill also shifts the burden of cleanup and waste management from local municipalities to the corporations that produce the waste.
The people that produce it have to be part of the solution and pay for the design of it. They have to be held accountable, and they also have to begin to think about how they're going to really use more of the materials that they collect.
Back at the beach, Ben and his students continue to pick up plastic, although no amount of effort will ever get it all. Local cities and counties don't have the resources, so Ben feels this federal legislation is part of the answer to the growing plastic pollution crisis.
Make sure that those companies that are choosing to make a product that nature cannot digest, that we hold them accountable to the waste management.
Global plastic production is expected to triple by 2050, but there is hope in this federal bill's solutions. But time is ticking, and without action, that hope would be meaningless.